Hi, in this video we're going to cover profit margin and what goes into actually calculating a profit margin, what you can expect, and a couple of tips on how you can improve it. But we'll do a separate video on actually improving your business profits and ways you can save money and make more money. Okay, so let's say you're selling a product on Amazon for $30, just to be simple. It costs you $10. You need to add in all of the Amazon fees and costs for that product. So not only are there the FBA fees, which is picking it up, packing it, and shipping it out to your customer, then there's maybe ad costs for that product, storage fees, long-term storage fees. Maybe you had a labeling cost on the way in. Maybe you used the inventory placement service on the way in. If you add all of those different fees and costs up, maybe it comes to, say, $8 for this particular product, just as an example. Next, you've got all your business costs too. And so you might want to calculate the net profit of a product with and without these. Why? Because things like setting up your company, let's say it costs you $500, your website, your email account, your sample costs, your office, your laptop, all of these different costs. You may want to include it when calculating the profit margin for a particular product, or you just leave that for your profit and loss and add it to the business as a whole. Either way, both is fine, honestly. You don't need to have it for every single product, but it's just something to consider as well. So then let's say that we sell our product for $30, we've got $8 in Amazon fees, we paid $10 for it, so we've made $12 net profit. So our net profit margin is the 12 divided by 30. Let me just calculate that. That's 40%, which is high, really. Which is high for an Amazon item, 40% net profit. So if you're selling for 30 and net 12, that's fantastic. That's a really good outcome for you. And you're making more, you're making 120% back on your product. So that's called the markup. So you pay $10 for it, you make $12 back on top of the 10 that you paid. So you get 22 back from Amazon. So Amazon will transfer you $30 minus 8, $22 every 2 weeks for every unit that you've sold, because we've calculated other costs in there, and that's great. What can you realistically expect? Well, when you're developing a product and you're researching a niche, what you really want to do is go into a market where you think you can add 100% markup to the product. So if a product costs you $5, after all the Amazon fees, after all the Amazon costs, what you expect to spend on marketing, storage costs, etc., you want to make at least 100% on top of that, so another $5. And ideally, you want to be buying the product for somewhere between $5 to $10 and making an additional $10 a unit on it. So a minimum of 100%, or doubling your money back each cycle. Why? If you make less than that, let's say you're successful, you sell 1,000 units, but now your sales are increasing, you now have to buy 5,000 units of stock. If you're not making double your money back, you have to put up more and more money from your pocket just to buy inventory every time. So the bigger your markup, the higher your return on investment on your original product, the less cash actually sucks up as you grow. And that's one of the main problems some sellers face, is not enough cash to start their business or even sell the product, and then later there's not enough cash to grow the business. And imagine if you're doubling sales every 3 months. You have to buy twice as much stock or 3 times as much stock. Where does that money come from? If you have enough profit, it comes from the product. If you don't, then you have to pony up more cash. So aim for at least 100% markup. And ideally, after all the Amazon costs and other fees, you're making at least 25% on the sales price of the product. And Zillionaire could calculate all of that for you. Are you looking to grow your Amazon business? Zillionaire is the best Amazon metrics software. It has dozens of great features, including real-time profit and loss, inventory management, Amazon PPC ad optimization, custom dashboards, and much, much more. Head on over to zillionaire.com and sign up today. The link is in the description below.